The Real Shroom here. Welcome to part 3 of my new series, Pet Decks, where I play some of my favorite Magic the Gathering decks. And one of my favorite things to do as a Magic the Gathering player is burn my opponent in the face with large red burn spells. The bigger the better. And one of my favorite cards in Magic the Gathering happens to be Roiling Vortex, which is a really cool card that makes for very tense, quick games and kind of a prison-y element to whatever deck that I put him in. So there's about 2 of my pet decks are Roiling Vortex decks, including this Roiling Burn Boros deck that I'm about to play tonight. What is Roiling Burn? Let's take a look. Alright, so we're going to be playing some Pioneer/Explorer tonight, and my deck is a Boros midrange Burny combo-y deck built around Roiling Vortex. This is a ticking time bomb that pings each player each turn. For 1 red mana, though, we can shut down our opponent's life gain for a turn, which is very important in the Pioneer formats and other formats too, because it means that our opponent can't gain life. We, however, can gain life with cards like Lightning Helix and Heartflame Duelist. The creature side is the 3/1 that makes our instant sorcery spells we control have lifelink. And also, one of my favorite cards, Adult Gold Dragon, 5 mana for a 4/3 flying lifelink haste creature. Just gets right in there. You know, opponents never see it coming. Nobody plays this card. I think it's really fun, though, and it's really good for this deck, allowing us to stay above the pings of our Roiling Vortex while our opponent is still suffering the same. And then we're playing a couple of Screaming Nemesis also to shut down life gain from our opponents. You know what this creature does from standard. It's very difficult to deal with if you don't have like black or white hard removal. Gets in immediately for damage and shuts down opponent's life gain. And then we are loaded up with burn. We've got our 4 of Play with Fires. We've got our Lightning Helixes. We've got our Lightning Strikes. We've got the Heartflame Duelist, which for the adventure side is a expensive Lightning Strike. And then we've got a couple of Slaying Fires. I just can't resist, instant speed 4 damage burn spell that goes to the face. I just really like this card because I think it's fun. And then we have cards that enhance the efficacy of our burns, making them burn even harder so that we are more ensured to win the race. We got Karolus, who every once in a while getting in a 2/3 hasty attacker was good too. But he just adds 1 to the damage of all of our burn spells. Mechanized Warfare adds to all of our red sources damage. Solphim adds to all of our non-combat red sources and can become indestructible for a pretty steep cost that once in a while we'll be able to pay. And then there's good old Torbran, who adds 2 to the damage of every red source that we deal to our opponents. And then just a couple of utility pieces to help us get to our pieces, like a couple of Mazemind Tomes, which is a great card draw/selection piece for non-blue decks, and a 1 of Chandra, Dress to Kill, who pretty much we just plus her every turn. She's basically like a mana rock that does damage when she pluses to add mana. Her draw card ability can on occasion be useful, although in practice I find that I almost always whiff when I use that mode. And her -7 is very occasionally useful, but mostly she's just like a mana rock that does damage as she does her thing of adding mana. So that is the plan. We're going to get the clock ticking with Roiling Vortex, shut our opponent's life gain down, burn them in the face with all of our burn spells souped up by all of our enhancement effects. There's a total of 25 lands on the deck, including the complete playset of Spikefield Hazard. Gotta have those burn spells in our mana base. The other tech we have includes an Eiganjo, a Sokenzan, a Den of the Bugbear, a Restless Bivouac, 3 Field of Ruins. Most of our lands enter untapped. We are like a mid-game to late-game type of deck, you know, because we're not really aggro. We're more of like a combo prison-style deck. So it's okay to have some tap lands because we will get to the mid to late game when we win with this deck. The sideboard includes a couple of Authority to the Console because I think there's a lot of aggro in Pioneer right now. A couple of Exercise for artifacts and enchantments. Also exile stuff from like Mono Green Devotion, which unfortunately I think is really popular right now. It makes me not want to play Pioneer, but we'll see how it goes. 1 Damping Sphere is good against Phoenix, it's good against Mono Green, it's good against like Lotus Field. We got some sweepers, a Brotherhood's End, a Day of Judgment, and a Settle the Wreckage against like mid-range creature heavy decks. 1 Pithing Needle is a good catch-all card, just a good utility sideboard piece to have in Pioneer. 3 Rest in Peace for graveyards, and a couple of Skull Cracks plus 1 Tybalt Rakish Instigator against those decks that really, really want to gain life. We really, really don't want our opponents to gain life, so that's why we have additional sideboard tech against that. So that is the plan. We're going to ping our opponents turn by turn with Roiling Vortex. We're going to burn them in the face. All of our burn spells can go directly to the face, of course. That is a requirement. We're going to soup up our burns with all these enhancer effects. and we're going to burn our opponents out while we gain life the whole while, smiling as we do so. So, I haven't played Pioneer in a really long time. I think it's pretty brutal metagame. I think like Rakdos is at the top. There's like an aggro variant and like a, you know, Unholy Annex type variant. The usual like Fable the Mirror Breaker, Shieldred type stuff. So, there's going to be a lot of BS, but let's see if we can fight through it and get some wins on the ladder. And if you like off-meta, off-kilter MTG content, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. PatBev716 will be our first opponent with our Roiling Burn deck. There we go. We're going to be on the draw, and our hand looks okay, so we'll keep it. It's very awkward, actually. 2 tap lands, but we'll keep. We'll see what happens. So I am playing Clifftop Retreat and like fetch and basic lands. Oh, great. Okay. Well, this might be a fast one. I think I forgot to mention there's 2 Get Lost in the main board also. Just as like hard removal. Eidolon of the Great Revel. That's pretty bad. So I could shock to Get Lost the Eidolon. I think I have to shock here so that I can Helix or Get Lost. I would like them to take some damage first. Adrenaline Jockey. Whenever you activate an exhaust ability, plus a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay. So I guess we're going to be seeing some exhaust abilities. We'll go ahead and just Get Lost this Eidolon. Whenever a player casts a spell, if it's not their turn, this does 4 damage to them. Okay. That's interesting. There's another creature that kind of does the same thing. I forget what it's called. So, that was unfortunate, but I think we'll just Lightning Helix this now. Oh, I thought that was a ley line of resonance. It's ley line of combustion. Okay. Whenever you and/or a permanent you control becomes a target of spell ability, that's 2. Okay. That's pretty hard for us to deal with, actually. Because we need to target their stuff with our spells. Another ley line of combustion. Alright, let's Screaming Nemesis. We'll make our 4th land drop. Alright, opponent scoops. Okay. Authority of the Consuls? They don't really seem like the hasty version. But we'll bring that in. Brotherhood's End. And I feel like we don't really necessarily want the Roiling Vortexes here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need Roiling Vortex to end this game quickly, so we'll just go down to Singleton. We have Authority of the Consuls, which is good. We can't cast anything else in our hand, which is very bad. Got plenty of red sources, though. Triple Lightning Helix if we find one, so I'm gonna keep. Opponent mulls, but they have the ley line of combustion. Okay. I'm gonna play the Eiganjo as a land, and just get down Authority. Being Lizard. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, this creature deals damage to that player equals the number of non-creature spells they've cast this turn. Jeez, they're just hateful on the removal. So we drew another Sundown Pass. I guess we'll play that. We have Brotherhood's End, but that doesn't even kill this lizard. taking damage from their own breakouts. There's Eidolon, we gain life. We want them to take damage off their Eidolon. So I think we'll wait. We'll wait to see if they get another creature before we try to sweep. Furnace Punisher does damage to us for each... unless they control 2 or more basic lands. So we are going to take damage off that. They don't attack. What is going on? Alright, there's a Screaming Nemesis. Well, let's sweep. Rampaging Ferocidon. Alright. Do we care about that? If we Helix it, we're gonna take 1, 2, 3 damage. A little awkward here, our mana situation. So we do want to get rid of this because we want to gain life, of course. I think we'll pass for now. Break out. Alright. Let's feel the ruin this. Oh, it triggers the ley line. We'll grab a mountain. And we will Helix the Ferocidon because we want to gain life from our Authority of the Consuls. Another Rampaging Ferocidon. They don't have the mana for it. Alright, let's just Screaming Nemesis. I don't think I had a window to respond there. I think we need to get rid of the Rampaging Ferocidon. We're gonna take 3. Sokenzan. Alright, we're gonna play our Rem. I think we'll attack with just the Nemesis? Or just the Rem? Just the Rem? Nah, both. We can take 1 point of damage from that thing. I think we'll play Sokenzan as a land. What a weird match. Break out. We actually just have lethal in our hand right now, I think. If we can survive this. Yeah, this is lethal. Because that's 4 and this is 3. Okay. little bit of a nail biter there, but we got there. Life gain plus burn. Good combination. Mr. Pickles will be our opponent. That is true. The whole world is crazy now. We're going to be on the draw. And sure, we got mana. We'll keep. Thoughtseize. Sees a handful of burn spells. I imagine Lightning Helix will be the take. Oh no, they take Spikefield Hazard. Okay. Trying to mana screw me. Gifted Aetherborn. So it's like a devotion deck. Sure, I'll take a Ruin. Alright, we'll certainly bolt this Aetherborn. Yeah, they are devotion. Nykthos. You don't draw land number 3. That's very unfortunate. Bloodletter of Aklazotz. Alright. Kill this thing. So they don't build up huge amounts of devotion. Now the question is, do we get rid of Nykthos or do we get rid of Castle? They already net 1 mana off of Nykthos. Of course, Ardenvale, Castle Lochthwain just lets them draw cards. It does hurt them, though. I think we gotta get rid of Nykthos, right? That's what really puts them over the top. They have to pay life to draw cards, so we're okay with that. So they're using a Takanuma to get back. Oh, Gary. Okay. Spikefield Hazard. You're tapped. Gifted Aetherborn. Yeah, can't do anything about that. So I think we'll get rid of the Castle Lochthwain. They float a black mana. Grab mountain number 3. Alright, so we could just straight up kill the Bloodletter now. They do get an attack with Gifted Aetherborn. We can Helix that next turn though. I think we'll pass. Insatiable Avarice to draw 3 cards and lose 3 life. Okay. No fear of the burn. Alright, we gotta kill the Bloodletter. Pay the adamant cost. Get Lost is a good one. So we could play Solphim. It's very likely they have a removal spell, and then do we indestructible it if they do? 2, 3, 4. Pitch, Get Lost, and Lightning Helix. We're pushing it close here, but I think that's the play. So if we do that, we have to spend double Phyrexian mana. So we go down to 6. Sure. Let's just see how this works out. I have a feeling it's not going to work out very well. I'll discard Get Lost plus Lightning Helix. I mean, that was very risky. They could have responded to that by casting Go for the Throat or something, so... a little lucky. Phyrexian Arena. Okay, Spikefield Hazard is good. More burn equals good. We have 8 points of burn. So now Gary does 4 damage to us on ETB. They're just not doing it though. Okay. Kill you? I'm not sure our opponent played that quite right, but, yeah, we got there. Maybe do you want Tybalt? Maybe a Skullcrack? And, like, our sweepers? Our big sweepers? Play with Fire doesn't have that many targets. Go down to 1 Play with Fire. Cut 1 Heartflame Duelist. A bunch of white lands and red cards. We do have Day of Judgment, which is good against them. We just need to find a single red source and we'll be okay, so we'll keep. No Thoughtseize turn 1 this game. Alright, there's our mountain. Underworld Dreams. Okay. So I think we'll play Ren to start attacking. Enhance our burns. Murderous Rider. Alright, Roiling Vortex? Yeah, I think we want a Roiling Vortex. Shieldred. Alright, well, we're gonna kill that. Alright, let's Roiling Vortex. Shut down your life gain. Could have brought in Damping Sphere also. Insatiable Avarice, no fear whatsoever. I don't know about that opponent. Alright, let's Helix this Murderous Rider. Another mountain. Lets me next turn Solphim plus Lightning Strike. I think I do want another mountain. You're just gonna die. Bloodletter, sure. Shieldred's Edict. They leave it on top. No, they bid it. And they draw Castle Lochthwain. So the Bloodletter does enhance that, doesn't it? No? I think I'm just gonna kill that Bloodletter. Phyrexian Obliterator. That's a lot of black pips. Murderous Rider, okay. Gary. I don't think I survived this though. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do 6 damage to them. 7 with the Roiling Vortex. Yeah, that was quite a turn. I can Solphim, and then I don't have enough mana to cast both my spells. And then I just die on their attack, so yeah, I think they got us here. Okay, well we know we want exercise, that's for sure. Maybe Chandra. We need stuff that interacts with them a little better, I think. So we'll cut Chandra. Maybe I'll cut this Skullcrack too. We'll just rely on Tybalt, Screaming Nemesis, and Roiling Vortex. Alright, yeah, this hand has 2 Lightning Helix, so that's good, right? Oh, played the wrong land. Okay, not punished, that's good. Alright, here comes the Vortex. There's the Nykthos. Gifted Aetherborn, sure. Alright. I'm gonna play my Mazemind Tome. Ayara. Whenever Ayara, another black creature, enters, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Okay. They're gonna lose. They're gonna gain a life, but I think I kill this, Gifted Aetherborn. They get to gain 1 life. Let's do a Scry. Spikefield Hazard. That seems fine. Land number 5. They gain 1. We'll play Spikefield. Hold up our stuff. For Nykthos. It's definitely possible that I should have just Field of Ruin the Nykthos there. Pyrexene Arena, okay. Alright, I think I will Lightning Helix this. We'll draw a card. Another Lightning Helix is good. Alright, let's go for Solphim. Do we make it indestructible? That's a question. It won't matter, because they have an edict. So, okay. Sure. They're taking 2 damage every turn, minimum. Underworld Dreams, yep. Alright, let's draw. Take a damage. Another Roiling Vortex. Okay. Let us surveil. I guess we're going to... I should have maybe Field of Ruin first. Alright, it doesn't matter what I do with this, because I'm going to activate Field of Ruin now. Get rid of that Nykthos. Grab a mountain. Play Vortex number 2. Damage a turn, you can't gain life. Murderous Rider. Just gonna draw off my Mazemind and gain 4 life. Spikefield Hazard. Exorcise. Alright, I think I will... Gonna hold off on Exorcise. They could have a Bloodletter of Aclazotz or a Shieldred. I think that's a lot more threatening than Underworld Dreams. Because I can gain life, so let's just pass for now. I do have 7 points worth of burn in my hand. So they will actually be in range next turn. Yep, there's Shelly. Okay. How do I want to do this? Do I want to spend a burn spell on them? I think I don't. I think I just want to kill them. Okay. Heartflame slash to your face. Is it 3, 4, 5 damage? Ouch. Ooh, Screaming Nemesis. Okay. Let's kill Shelly. Play our Heartflame Duelist. Or do I go for Screaming Nemesis? I think they're just dead on their upkeep, right? I suppose I could have played my Duelist to make sure that I gain life when I cast all these burn spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also, you can't gain life. Okay. Opponent showed no fear of the burn whatsoever, and they paid the price for it. GG's. Mog Fanatic 83 is our opponent. We're on the play, hand looks great. Okay. Oh. I hope it's not blue-white control. Because we have basically nothing against that deck. Looks like it might be. Let's bolt you in the face. Lightning Helix, okay. I think I'll just play this Duelist as a 3-1. White Paws. Ooh. Now I really regret using my Play with Fire. Oh, I can't pay adamant on... I have a Get Lost. So I think we'll Get Lost the Light Pause. And I think I'll wait till they crack one of those maps and then bolt that warrior token. Sram. Alright, change of plans. Bolt the Sram, gain 6 life. Alright, I want to start attacking, so let's get rid of this token. Light pause. Staggering insight, jeez. Torbran. We are empty-handed at the moment. Adult Gold Dragon. This thing is so expensive to activate. Is it possible they play Settle the Wreckage? Well, I'm not playing around it. That'd be such a blowout. Eiganjo? Okay. Takes care of Torbran. Mazemind Tome, well, let's attack. They activate their cave, but we have the demolition field, the ruin. And that's GG's. Okay, so Sram, we're very good at what they're doing. We're very good against what they're doing. I guess we can take a couple of exercises and maybe like a couple sweepers, just in case. They're gonna have like what's it called? Sheltered by Ghosts too. Maybe we want a Tybalt. I think we can cut down on the enhancement type stuff. Cut Chandra. We just want our burn spells. Cut a dragon. Maybe we don't need Tybalt. We just need to kill their creatures in response to them playing auras. And yeah, this hand can do that. We do have a Lightning Strike available on... Well, let's see. We don't have it available on their turn. We don't have a removal spell for their turn, too. That's kind of a tall order, though. I mean, yeah, we're keeping this. Their main engines are 2-drops, so they play a Sram or a Light Pause on their turn 2, and we can bolt it. Okay. I think we can just play this as a land. There's Sram. My land. Curious Obsession. Bolt you. Looks like they have the protection this time. Alright, they get to draw a card. But we get to just kill a Sram. Light pause. All that glitters. It's gonna be huge, but we've got this exercise. It is indeed huge. Alright, so let's shock our Sacred Foundry. Exercise the light pause. Play a Mazemind. More Srams. Let's scry. Roiling Vortex. Sure, we'll take a Roiling Vortex. I don't think we play it yet. Lightning Strike is good. Because I think we want to hold up a bird spell for Sram. Just attacking. Alright, let's go ahead and kill this. Shelter. Getting in for 2. Okay. So here I think I'll play Heartflame. I could just play my dragon. That doesn't leave me any mana to bolt this Sram though. I think I'll play my Heartflame Duelist. Hold up a bolt plus Mazemind activation. Alright, bolt the Sram. Gain 3 life. We're just gonna draw cards with our Mazemind Tome. Eiganjo against my dragon. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna save this as a burn spell. No scry. We are drawing cards with our Mazemind here. Let's play the Roiling Vortex. Now I think we're in the lead, clearly. Let's draw a card. Solphim. Attack. Play this tapped, play Solphim. King's in for 2 now. I can't gain life. I have a lethal amount of burn in hand, and that's GG's. Yeah, our deck is so good against that strategy. JLLL Tennis? J111? 11D Tennis? Because our opponent will be on the play with a 1-lander, which we could play with Fire Their Face to get a scry and maybe find land number 2, This had 2 lands, it'd be a good draw. It's a wee bit on the risky side, however. So, I think I'm gonna mulligan, sadly. Opponent also mulled, so that's fine. We'll keep this and bottom. Probably a play with fire. Llanowar elves. Okay, we will absolutely bolt the birds, so... They're 130 cards? We're in platinum tier here. Bristly Bill. Bolt Bristly Bill. Parlor. Sacred Foundry. We want some action. Alright, Heartflame Duelist is good. They're plotting a railway brawler. Okay. I should have bolted their face there. That's a 5/5. Whenever another creature enters, put X counters on it. Alright. I'm actually going to play this as a land. Hello, opponent. Doubling season. Jeez, that's scary. Well, nothing we can do about that. There's the brawler. So we can kill that, and probably should. 2 for 1-ing ourselves, unfortunately. Ooh, there's a Get Lost. So... I think I will get lost the doubling season. Well, we don't have to do that right now. Let's see what happens. Giant Beaver. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature that's saddled with this turn. Okay. Plus an Intrepid Stable Master. We will kill the Stable Master. Kill the Beaver or the doubling season? I think the Beaver. So we're kind of all in here. And we draw a brick for our turn. That's not great. Both of us are in top deck mode. But I think I like our chances of drawing cards better.
There's something almost feral about this city.
Comes in with doubled loyalty.
Those that survive are stronger for it.
Goes for a plus. Dust Animus. Plot. Alright, do we hit Vivian? Ah, that was quite a top deck for them. We hit Vivian so that it can't ultimate. That's really not that much of a threat, though. The real threat from Vivian is the +1 ability. I think we're going face. Alright, they do go for the emblem.
Isn't it?
Oh, they take 5 damage off casting death damage from plot. Ooh. They can't gain life either. This does hate on plotting. The thing has vigilance. Alright, well we need to draw some burn spells. Bushwhack. Bend. Giant growth. Also bend. Valkyrie's Call. Whenever a non-token, non-angel creature dies, return to the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter as an angel. Okay, they leave that on top. Oh, now they bin it. Okay. Den of the Bugbear. These things are both vigilant, so that's a problem. I just need to top deck a burn spell. There are a couple of those in my deck.
Nature speaks.
Just a couple.
And I listen.
Moment of Triumph. Okay, well, let's... Cannot gain life. Well, we're certainly blocking the 14-15. Alright, I need to top deck a burn spell here. That's a Torbran. That is good enough. Jeez. It for 3. Okay, doubling season deck. Definitely want exercise. They seem very life gainy too, so Tybalt. At least 1 Skullcrack. Some sweepers. Not Brotherhood's End. Settle the Wreckage and Day of Judgment. Cut a couple of Play with Fires. We want to keep a couple for elves. Cut 1 Solphim. Cut a Duelist. A Slain Fire. Maybe we don't need the Skullcrack. Let's try it like this. I didn't board in Pithing Needle for Vivian Reed because their deck is 130 cards. We have a Pain Land as our colored mana, but I think we'll keep this. These probably should not be in the mana base at all. Since we're a Roiling Vortex deck, I think I might have one or two of these, but these should probably be done away with. The question is it better to have a tapped duel than have this? Anthem of Champions. Okay. Alright, I think I'm just gonna play my Heartflame Duelist as a 3-1. Grizzly Bill is a 3. Soon to be bigger than that. 4-4. Puts me just neatly in exercise range. So, yeah, I guess I'll exercise Grizzly Bill. Sprawling Crawler. Okay. Taking damage from the Crawler. Okay, this is a land. Bolt Crawler. Gain 3 life. Attack. Enduring Vitality. Bushwhack. Well, we're gonna kill that. Comes back. But they don't get to bushwhack us. Alright, let's see if these burn spells can get us there. Another Scrawling Crawler. Crack the map. In response to ult. Gain 3 life. Now they're top decking. Roiling Vortex is good. There's a den. And they're actually dead here. Oh, I could have just killed them. Well, in response to whatever the first thing is they cast. Just bolt them. Good game. That's why you don't play 130 card libraries. Noxed will be our opponent. Our 5th opponent. We'll be on the draw, and this hand looks great. We got Burn, we got Vortexes. We got a Screaming Nemesis. Vortices. Castle Embrith, okay. Carry Zev. Well, we're gonna take a hit from Carry Zev. And Ragavan. So I could Screaming Nemesis. think I'll go for Screaming Nemesis and use it to block Ragavan. Actually gonna play defense with it. Questing Druid. Atarka's Command, Phoenix Chick. When does this come back? Whenever you attack with 3 more creatures, you may pay 2 red. Yeah, we'll block Ragavan. So they're beefing up their team. I guess we'll do the damage to Phoenix Chick. Alright, let's Chandra. Plus.
I won't stop fighting till the
Ping
people are
you.
safe.
Helix your
You're looking a
Karizev.
little singed.
Another Phoenix Chick. Monster Rage.
Aw, party's over.
That's still a good card. That's a good card in Pioneer. Let's play Solphim. There's the Questing Druid. Humano. We get down to 10. Play with fire is the draw. Okay, I think I want to Torbran. Attack with Solphim. No block. Okay, so this now does 8 damage. Another Questing Druid. Three. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage they could do to us here, I think. No, it'd be more than that. Let's see what they do. No block. Three damage to each opponent, +1/+1. So we're going to be at 7. That's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. So we have to kill something. We'll kill the Questing. Screaming Nemesis. Alright. It's gotta be lethal, right? Okay, And then play Roiling Vortex, and they should take like 6 damage on their upkeep. Okay. Against Aggro, we want Authority of the Consuls. We want Brotherhood's End, Settle the Wreckage. Maybe I'll cut one Roiling Vortex because they are a bit aggro. Cut a Play with Fire because there's some things that won't be able to kill. Cut a couple of Play with Fires. I'll go down to 2 Roiling Vortex. We got a couple of tap lands here. Into some good stuff. Double Solphim's not necessarily the best. I don't know. I think we can do better than this. Let's mulligan once. Okay, this is a lot better. We'll keep this and bottom. A Field of Ruin. We can find another red source. They are Sacred Foundry. Burning Tree Emissary. Tarka's Command. Okay. Let's pass. I'll just try to kill this. This is probably gonna get monstrous raged. I can only presume. Let's go for a Tarka's Command. They didn't choose the option to buff their dudes. And they scoop. Okay. Well, Goldie the Winch is our opponent in the final round here. With our Roiling Burn deck, we will be on the draw. And our hand looks really good. Alright. I think I'm gonna lead on. I'll lead on this tap land. Botanical Sanctum. Okay, so they're Lotus Fields. And we don't have much against them. We truly, truly do not. Don't have a lot to do here, so... Just gonna start burning their face and hope for the best. Maybe they don't have it, except we know they have the Lotus Field right in their hand. Okay, well, I mean, we're just lobbing burn spells at our opponent's face because it's what we got. There's our Adult Gold Dragon. The question is this worth it taking a turn to play this Mechanized Warfare? I don't think it really makes a difference. But I'll play it. We are not presenting a fast enough clock to overcome what they're doing. And we have a Damping Sphere in the sideboard, so this is really what we didn't want to see. Alright, Infinite Mana online. And our mana's slow. That's very sad. Vizier. So there's no like yield till end of turn option in here, unfortunately. In Arena. They really do need to implement that, like, you know, yield till end of turn. That kind of thing, so that you don't have to just keep clicking through all these combos. Oh, that card's still legal in Pioneer, wow. Nobody really plays that much. Treasure Cruise is a lot more popular. Pour over Los Páginas. Pájaros. So, seen any good movies lately? You're gonna be here a while. I noticed that Brazil was free on YouTube the other day. That movie's cool. Archdruid's Charm, There's Lear. So I guess we'll board in our Rest in Peace. We can actually kill Lear in response to their next spell. I don't think that really makes a difference. We'll see. Balagad Recovery. Another Thespian stage. In case there was any question about whether they have infinite mana. Fae of Wishes for Emergent Ultimatum. Approach of the Second Sun. Ah, you jerk. Goldie. Oh, are they actually passing the turn? Okay. Well, I mean, we can't really capitalize too much, unfortunately. Is Solphim the play or the dragon? Probably the dragon. This is 5 damage right now. We don't have any big burn spells in our hands, so Solphim's not going to do too much. So we're certainly dead on their next turn. They do not have anything other than the approach. That's curious. So these Play with Fires are 4 damage each. I mean, we do actually have them dead on our next turn. They're 5 damage each. But there's not going to be a next turn because they just demonic tutored. Approach, yep. Okay, so we don't have a whole lot against them. We got Rest in Peace. We have a Singleton Damping Sphere. That's about it. I mean, I think we just want to inflict as much damage as possible early. Even Skullcrack probably should come in. Just lose anything that can't inflict damage directly. Like, even our Mazemind Tomes, I think if we don't have it, we're not going to have time to draw for our answer, because we don't have the answer. Probably Chandra is in the same boat as well. Alright, Roiling Vortex is something, right? There's only a 1 of Damping Sphere, so it's not like I can mull for it. Plus they play Leyline of Sanctity. Ooh, that's bad. We have 2 Get Lost. Alright, that's Vortex. Shock, Sylvan Scrying. For the Destiny stage. Alright, I guess we're just playing this easy one. Maybe they boarded in enough Leyline of Sanctities that it will dilute their combo a little bit. They scryed for the Thespian stage, so that means I suppose they have the Lotus Field in hand. We did draw Get Lost. Uh-huh. Get Lost to your Leyline. We'll just F6. I don't know, I suppose I could hold up mana, because there's some chance that I might want to shut down Life Gain. So I guess I'll just wait till their end step before I can spell. Okay. Burn you. Wow, do I actually have them? 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, wow, look at that. That's lethal damage. Burn you. Down to 3, down to 1. Roiling Vortex does the rest. Okay, well, that's not something that we should expect to happen too much, because this is a bad matchup, but I think we just run it right back. Okay. Here we have a Rest in Peace, which helps for when they go off. We have a Field of Ruin too. This is pretty borderline. I mean, our draws don't get a lot better than this against them. I guess having like a Roiling Vortex would be better. It's close, but I think I'm gonna keep this. Hope that I'll have a window to use my Field of Ruin. They have the Leyline again. More rips. Clifftop Retreat. Guess I'll play that. Now what am I gonna do? I'm gonna Spikefield Hazard. Next turn I'm gonna use Field of Ruin. Now I'll play the Clifftop Retreat. There's a Vizier. Alright, they didn't have a Thespian stage or a Lotus Field. So, if I tap down for this Rest in Peace, I don't have my Field of Ruin up for a Thespian stage. I feel like I need to be ready to use this, so I could also just Screaming Nemesis and start attacking. Yeah, I don't think I can really just play totally scared. I think I have to do things. We are such an underdog here. Into the Flood Maw. Okay. Ooh. Passing? They have a Besage. Alright, let's go for Screaming Nemesis again. Archdruid's Charm. Yeah, this is the beginning of the end. So, if they don't get us this turn, it's very likely next turn they will. We'll see, though. They might just have us here. Sylvan Scrying for the stage, which they can now play and activate. Yep, see, I mean, it's hard to, like, get the timing where you can actually get a window to use the Field of Ruin against this deck, I find. I don't think it makes sense to just do nothing in the hopes that an opportunity will present itself. Well, this deck isn't as popular as it used to be. Immersion Ultimatum, yeah, we can just skip to that. GG's. Okay, the final result with Roiling Burn tonight was a 5-1 in 6 matches, so that's pretty good. The deck's really fun. It's one of my favorites. I just really enjoy. I love Roiling Vortex life totals, and I love the idea of playing this card along with spells like Lightning Helix and cards like Adult Gold Dragon that deal damage as they gain you life. So that's why this is definitely one of my pet decks. What would I change about it? I mean, we saw in that last matchup we're really a dog against Lotus Field. I don't think that you necessarily need to do anything about that. You're always going to have some matchups that are going to be bad. You could put in a second Damping Sphere, possibly. I could see that because it's also good against Nykthos decks and it's good against Phoenix. And you could cut, like, perhaps a Skullcrack or something. You got the Screaming Nemesis, the Vortexes, and the Tibalt in the sideboard to hopefully shut down life gain. Yeah, I think the deck is really fun, and it can win. It's very weird deck that, like, comes at the game from a weird angle that people won't necessarily be prepared for. Of course, like, the format is full of creature removals, and we do use some creatures that are vulnerable to removal spells, but not as many as a lot of decks. And we don't necessarily need our creatures. We have plenty of burn and the Roiling Vortexes to finish games for us. I would say maybe possibly the mana base could use a little work. Because, like, we have a good curve. We just want to, like, have our lands come into play untapped more often, I would say. So I probably would cut one of these elegant... I like these Spikefield Hazards. I think you want 4 Spikefield Hazards in this deck. Because they are a burn spell that is, like, doubles as a land, coincidentally. But I think you could cut, like, one of the Elegant Parlors in exchange for even just, like, more basics. And I don't know that you want to be running Sundown Pass at all, because although this deck does go later, it's like a mid-range deck. You know, it's not an aggro deck. It's sort of a combo prison style deck. It does want to go later, but these are kind of painful early in the game too. So I probably would just cut down the number of lands that enter the battlefield tapped early. So maybe cut one or both of these, as well as the Elegant Parlor, and just run, like, more basic lands, probably. Maybe another Sacred Foundry, another Battlefield Forge. Battlefield Forge is a little iffy. I probably would just run more basics. So, like, cut 2 Sundown Pass and 1 Elegant Parlor in exchange for, like, 2 Mountains and a Plains. That would probably make the deck better. A little bit more in the way of untapped lands early. Other than that, though, I think the deck is fun. It's competitive, and it's one of my favorite decks. That's why you're seeing it here. And you're going to be seeing another Roiling Vortex deck soon on my Pet Deck series, so look for that in the next couple of weeks. Though I think next week I probably have to go back to Banditry Control. Anyway, that's going to do it for this edition of Pet Decks. I hope you enjoyed watching me play my favorite Boros Roiling Burn deck. If you did and you like off-kilter, off-meta MTG content, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. I do stream MTG on my Twitch channel every Tuesday and Friday. There's a link to my Twitch channel in the description. I post MTG vids every Thursday and Saturday, so look for those to be put up on my channel as well. I bid you all good night. See you next time.